Have you heard the great news? We're going to be getting $300 soon from Uncle Sam. That's fantastic. I don't understand it, but it's fantastic. We can all go to Walmart and buy some stuff, and the money will go right to China. I'm not sure if it's supposed to stimulate the economy here or in China, but I suspect it will stimulate the Chinese economy much more. This is supposed to stimulate our economy, which stinks because we're in such debt. And we've destroyed the working class and the middle class. We've destroyed opportunity in this country, but at least we've deregulated big business a great deal. This is only going to stimulate the economy for a couple of weeks. This is no long-term solution. You know, if I were in deep debt and I called a financial advisor in, I don't think that the first thing they would tell me is to take more debt and go buy a big screen TV. I suspect they'd tell me to work harder, work longer hours, get a second job. They might suggest that I invest in myself and go back to school so I could earn more money. And they might suggest that I spend less money in the first place. What a novel idea. Why not make the same recommendations for our government? If I were going to spend $150 billion to stimulate the economy, you know, I'd put $20 or $30 billion towards rebuilding New Orleans, including rebuilding the public housing they just tore down a month ago. This would put a lot of people to work. How about $20 billion to repair our failing bridges and our leaky school roofs? That would put a lot of people to work and stimulate the economy. How about a $20 billion low-interest loan program in disaster-prone areas to raise homes in flood-prone areas and harden roofs and windows in hurricane-prone areas? This would not only put a lot of construction workers to work, it would minimize losses with the next disaster. How about a $20 billion stimulus program for solar water heating for alternative energy? This would put people to work and lower our energy needs. How about $20 or $30 billion in block grants to develop a couple of large-scale light rail systems in heavily traveled corridors? This would not only put a lot of people to work, it would lessen our energy requirements in the future. Nothing wrong with that. The Energy Corps program has been talked about for years and never implemented. $5 billion could train 500,000 Americans in retrofitting and weatherizing older homes and installing solar water heaters, and another $10 billion could actually implement that program. It's been estimated that we could reduce new electrical demands by 50% if we implemented a program like that. These sorts of ideas would put millions of Americans to work, which would stimulate the economy from the ground up. People would be working, they'd be making more money, which of course they would be spending, rather than just a single shot $300. It just displays a lack of vision in Washington. And that's one of the things that makes me mad. That's one of the things that makes me run for Congress and makes me ask for your support. And I appreciate your support. I'm Steve Blythe, and this is my message. Thank you.